Well, hello everyone, this is Country Cuz, and I'm making this video for everybody's information. And Josh, I'm got your guitar out here. I'm actually working on yours today, but I'm running into some crazy stuff, and I'm gonna have to work around it somehow. Anyway, what we got here, this guitar right here in the background, this is a fellow named Josh up in Southern California sent it to me. And he built a real pretty piece of wood right here out of black walnut, and I don't know what the bottom wood's made out of. It looks like poplar or something to me, but anyway, here's the thing I've cut out. He sent me a template for the headstock, and I've cut it out this morning. I ain't sanded it or nothing. That's just raw cut out. And then, of course, he sent me some cedar for the fretboard, but it's too narrow. Anyway, I went and got a beautiful, with some pretty green and white in it, beautiful piece of wood right here. You can see that, Josh. I'm going to build your fretboard out of that, because that's going to be the thickness we need instead of that other size. And I'm going to fix it up kind of to match what you got there in some darks and lights. And I got the this right here, I've actually cut that out of a beautiful piece of maple. So when I polish it out and clean it up, it's gonna really look good. But what I want to tell y'all, and it's too late on Josh's because he's got these odd shapes, and I've got one of mine cut out. But anytime you're building a lap steel on your headstock up here, you're gonna have a nut that's going to also ride up here. I'm going to put that up there. That's the bridge I'm building you, but that's going to represent a nut. All right, and what we got, when we got that, see how much you got it raised up there? I hope y'all can see this. I'm hand holding this camera, which I don't do very good at. But anyway, we're going to have the front of your strings is going to be a little bit higher than the back of your strings, because I'm going to come back here and raise that up. Another thing we got, your bridge is so the holes in it are not spread apart to a standard guitar. So I've got a whole bunch of little adjustable saddles. As you can see, I've got holes in there. I'm putting adjustable saddles so we can raise it up and down, and then set your intonation back and forth. But then they gonna come outside of the holes, which if them's good hot pickups, it ain't gonna matter. I hadn't tested them yet, but I'm sure they are. But anyway, back to the bridge. Anyway, I mean to the headstock. Headstocks on guitars, folks. And I'm gonna give you a demonstration. Here's one I'm working on, mine. But see how I dropped it? Well, whenever you're building one, you need to cut it, drop it down so your strings it can go down into it, because your strings, you don't want them to go up, because if you're going up with them, you actually, like if that was your nut, your strings got to lay on top and pull down. And if you're not pulling down, you're pulling up, well, you're strumming it, you're gonna jack the strings, slam out of the slot, you know. And I'm gonna have to figure out something on his to do. If nothing else, I may have to build a jig and take my router and mill it down to nearby to the whitewood. I don't know. We're gonna have to let him determine whether he wants to do that. He got a nice set of tuners right there I've got to put on there. These tuners here made in the USA, and they locking tuners, so he did get some nice tuners. This is a custom made 8-string pickup, and he's left-handed, so I'm building it for a left-handed person. And he hollered out a channel, and I had to shorten this a little bit because the bridge was going to be coming to nearby back here on the template, but it ain't no problem. I shortened it up with a pencil, and I'm gonna got it where I can come over here and match it up with that. And then of course I got to go around and clean it up and sand it off. But anyway, it's been one of them processes where I've been working out here. Today we had a big old rain yesterday, so today it's cooler, and We probably got more rain coming because y'all know there's was a hurricane. I don't know if they still calling it a hurricane or not. I think it's a tropical storm now. But anyway, there's a tropical storm or something out there going up towards the Carolinas. It's supposed to spend some rain and wind. We're getting a little breeze now, which I'm glad. I wish we'd get about 20-mile-an-hour wind steady all day. That would be lovely. But anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all, anybody, because I know a lot of y'all on my channel building your own lap steels, and I'm going to move this stuff down and show you what Josh did. And you can see he went straight across, which looks good, but then whenever it comes time to put your nut up there and you didn't get your tuners through it, because see, your tuners, they gonna sit in a hole, and you get them tuners through there, well then that lifts it up. But we're gonna have to, we'll fix it, Josh, somehow. And you know, you email me and let me know. I'm not gonna start cutting on your guitar unless you say to or whatever. I can drop that down or whatever we have to do. But you know, I got to finish building some more parts for the fretboard. That's what I'm fixing to start working on today. I'm gonna cut this off where it's stained some. I reckon it was sticking out the power and the sun got to it or something. But that's a beautiful piece of wood there for a fretboard. And we're gonna make it into a dark and a light, just like your guitar is. And anyway, we'll proceed with that, and I've got all the parts rounded up for the building the bridge and the saddle back there with the adjustable tuners. I've had to rob parts out of 2 of them because all my bridges are 6-string and you got 8-string, so I had to rob 2 bridges to build you one. Anyway, we are working on your guitar, and folks, I hope everybody's out there doing something today. Right now, everything is pretty. Let me turn you around. I'll show you what the sky and all that looks like. Boy, that sun's bright. That's my golf cart I ride around here on the farm on, by the way. But anyway, as you can see, right now, there ain't hardly a cloud in the sky nowhere. I mean, just beautiful out here. Beautiful day, just a little light breeze blowing. The grass is pretty, the trees is all dark green today. And I got a big old bird somewhere up there. We can't get him, but I can't find him in this little old viewfinder. If I had my big camera out, I could. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and we'll continue working, and hope everybody has a good week out there, and I hope everybody's building something and playing some music this week. Stay active and get out of the house if nothing else. It's too pretty to not be in the house unless it's storming and raining where you at. And if you up in the Carolinas, I'm sure you can't get out of the house, because it seems like that's where that storm is, right there on the East Coast. Y'all have a great day. Country Cuz building guitars.